wrote a broken world, and yet it doesn't feel that way. The blanket engulfed to this realm has elongated our stay.
We do not belong here, and yet no one understands how it all adds up. They think that this little place is the only trace where life greets you with a what's up. You would be surprised to know the truth. People would think that you are insane, so just keep it between us two. We live in a world that is similar to the one seen in Horton Hears a Who. Realization will make you get past the illusion that is crap humanity in a game of peekaboo. Alas, there's no one left with just a raw naked awareness. Everyone plays their game of life in their tags of level-headedness. There is a world beyond our own that can be called our temporary home. Similar to the way we have tenants who remain in others' abode, unwelcomed. They say there are 9 realms that are still left unexplored. We live in only the third one, unknown of the Lord. No wonder we are content to the very core. It's always enigmatic to ask the bigger questions. Only a few have the courage to stand up against their society with just experiential notions. The world that we live in has been ruled by our contemporary vision. We ignore every aspect of life that is beyond our ambiguous ambition. The sad part is the feeling of realization when there's no time to prepare. The body gets past its end of service contract with just the hope of shifting to the next gear. We are all afraid of death and yet don't think about it till our time is near. It's just a reaction to the unknown that one can overcome by declaring seclusion from the ones that are near and dear. The biggest enigma is that this is the first kind of existence one could remember. We do everything within our power to make it our permanent residence, but we fail to recollect that it's just an icing on the top, keeping the layers underneath like a cumber. To understand this, we have to trace back to the root cause. Let's commence without another doubt, not even as little as an ounce. Humans were made in the image of the divine, but is it real or an illusion intertwined? God fabricated a baseless universe with no life, wondering if that is how the divine plan would materialize without any strife. After gazing and wondering for eons, there was a realization that he would abide. The predictiveness needs to break with the divine suicide, and thus got disintegrated and got absorbed in his own creation. Was this a beginning or an end to the plan of subcreation? Every living and non-living had consciousness of the God. He didn't die, but rather got bifurcated among one, and all which is the truth and not a lie. The living were unaware of their existence or manifested none of their own. They became a separate entity that still thinks that their whereabouts are unknown. As the materialistic tags veiled the God consciousness more